The Indiana Pacers are on the road to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers, trying to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals, whereas the Cavs are trying to force a Game 6. My best bets are on the way. As always, my name is Austin from Calling Our Shot. Thank you for tuning into the video. Let's, of course, happen to recap of how we did yesterday. And man, did we get unlucky. It's been like that basically the last week. We went 2-3. It's not the worst day in the world. Julius Randle's over was free. Brunson, Brown, Tatum, 20 plus each, free. Technically, Brown, we had to sweat that one out. Cat had 11 rebounds, 8 at half, 11 going into the fourth, didn't grab a single rebound. I don't know how that worked. Conley was a bad read. I'll own that one. Peyton Pritchard was our VIP play. He was going to go under, and then obviously Jason Tatum got injured. Get well soon to him. We'll see about probably his injury news this sometime today. But of course, Tatum gets injured, exits the game, and who subs in? Peyton Pritchard, and that's how he goes over. Or else he would have went under. But either way, I'm not too worried about that. It's been some bad variance the last few days, but it's going to even out over the long run, and hopefully we can bounce back. We did happen to cash day one of the ladder challenge. Hopefully you tapped into that. We'll have day 2 later on this afternoon, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you check out those YouTube shorts and follow us on all the other social media platforms so you don't miss out on that. Now today we're switching things up. Normally have our Betr slip or an Underdog fantasy slip. We're actually going to a new app, which we've used a ton in the past. Today we're changing things up because we're heading out to Chalkboard. If you remember Chalkboard, it was from the OG days of the ladder. We're back here on Chalkboard. They've really upped their platform, so that's why I'm okay promoting them, because I'm going to start using it a lot more often. Right now, they're giving out an SGA free pick, him to score 1 point. That's pretty free. You also, if you sign up using code COS, they'll give you a deposit match up to $100. It's dollar for dollar, 100%. So you deposit $25. Now you got 50, you got 100, now you get 200. Take advantage of that if you can. Here are all the states where Chalkboard is eligible to be signed up for. Hey, take advantage of that. They also have some really cool, you're able to take teams individually. So you'll see at the end of the video, I will actually have a pick. My eyes, I swear, inflamed. But yeah, you can check that out. Again, we'll talk about Chalkboard more at the end of the video. Sign up using my code COS. Get that free pick. Also, the link down below at the top of the description. But let's dive into picks today. Apologies for my eye. I don't know, something went into it. Hey, let's dive in. First pick of the day. Let's talk about him. Donovan Mitchell under 3.5 threes, parlayed with Darius Garland 1+ threes. This is minus 135 on Bet365. It is a 2-leg same game parlay. Now, most of this is going to be a Donovan Mitchell's under in threes. However, Darius Garland, we need him to make a 3. We can't just say that's a guaranteed winner. However, he has made a 3. Knock on wood, cross your fingers, do whatever you need in 63 straight games. Now, if he doesn't get it one done tonight, whatever. But he does shoot a lot better at home, which is where I'm confident backing him there. So him 1+ 3. The main thing here will be Donovan Mitchell's under in threes. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Donovan Mitchell has an ankle injury. He got injured at halftime. It was a little bit of a weird injury. I anticipate him playing tonight. If he doesn't play, well, then skip this whole analysis. Then we got a unit on Darius Garland to make a 3. That's probably minus 1,400, or I think that's what it was. That'd be tough. But I do think he plays because Donovan Mitchell's a gamer, and I think he suits up. However, we're thinking about a guy with an ankle injury. I don't know how likely he's going to have 100% balance there. Could be off balance. That could be the difference between making a 3 or not. Now, if you were to look at Donovan Mitchell so far in this series, he's actually only made over this line once, and you can look at it. He's had 1, 1, 5, and then 1, 3. So again, he's gone under pretty easily. If you were to just isolate him on the whole season, this is not what I want. This is at 2.5. You look at 3.5, he's under in only 55% of games. But if you look more specifically over his last 30, he's under about 70% of games. So good enough there. FanDuel's the only book that just dropped it to 2.5 for no reason. But every other book's at 3.5. It's just a little bit more juice at minus 150, minus 155 than I personally want to drink. But I do think that this is a good, solid play. I don't see Donovan Mitchell making 4. If the Pacers are going to come in here, play some defense, I think I'd want to force Donovan Mitchell to drive and be aggressive because, number one, putting more pressure on the ankle. And not like the Pacers are trying to injure him, but a guy that's driving to the hoop, he probably doesn't want to do that. So he could likely shoot a lesser percentage there instead of letting Donovan Mitchell settle for some 3-pointers, which even if he does settle for them, the Pacers have done a really good job contesting them. So again, I look at this as a really tough spot for Mitchell to make 4 threes. I anticipate he suits up. I have no idea if he does or not. I'm recording this at 9 a.m., so we'll see as the day goes on. But I like his under in threes, parlayed with Garland to make 1 3. I think that's a solid parlay at minus 135. It was minus 136 on FanDuel, if I'm not mistaken, minus 140 or something on DraftKings. So again, right around that minus 130, minus 140 value, I'm cool there. If If you get into closer to minus 150, I'm probably out, but I do like that parlay a good amount. I think Garland makes a 3, and then we're just sweating out Donovan Mitchell. So that's kind of how I want it to be. My second play in this one will actually be our Dub Club exclusive play. It's an under in points. We're bouncing back after yesterday's debacle. Again, sign up using my code COS, not code CO. What the heck am I talking about? There's a $10 off link down below in the description. Go check it out. $10 off your first month. Makes it only $5. Now, as I talked about at the top of the show, we will have a chalkboard slip, and that's where we're going right into. Reminder code COS. 100% deposit match up to $100. Get this free pick. Again, here are all the states where on Chalkboard is available in. Sign up using that code COS. Get that link down below. Here's what I'm rolling with for this game. And like I said, you're able to take some money lines in here. We have the Cavaliers on the money line. Love that. We have Max Strus to make 3 points in the first quarter. Love that as well. Donovan Mitchell less than 3s there. And Tyrese Halliburton less than 9.5 assists. He has not even come close to that the last few games. They're doing a really good job defensively on him. I do like this one. You put $20 on this, turns it almost 100. So again, like I said, Chalkboard's really up their game. You're able to take some money lines and stuff like that. Hey, sign up using that code COS. I encourage you to do that, and you can tail this slip here right there. There you go. Code COS. Match on your first deposit up to $100, and this SGA free pick for the second game. Again, maybe you can throw that in here if you really seek to tail this slip. Let's cash together. Finally, we need to end with my lean for this game. And this is a tough game and those were some of my prop leans. If I had to bet a spread here, I would lean the Cavaliers minus 6.5. Now, as you see on the screen, my lean records have been terrible. I'm 6-11. Again, I don't track these towards my record. Yesterday, I liked both unders, and both games soared over. Tough. I mean, I don't track them towards. I don't even bet them, but I like to talk about the games, and I've just been dead wrong on some of these. But I do like the Cavaliers minus 6.5. Take the Pacers plus the points feels way too easy. And when spreads feel easy in the NBA playoffs, they're never easy. So I would lean the Cavaliers. I think they show up defensively tonight, and I think that's the difference. And honestly, if Donovan Mitchell gets ruled out, I'd like it even more. That's just how basketball in the NBA works. Cleveland sucked defensively in game 4. They'll show up. They'll be better at home here. And I think their role players show up a little bit better. And the Pacers, they could not miss last game. Anticipate maybe some more misses here. That's the difference. Cavs make their shots. Pacers do not. I would lean the Cavaliers minus the 6.5 points. And talking about the spread, the props, you're looking at the Pacers side, and I could, look at all of their props for y'all. Their lines are really, really weird. I mean, just looking at them, and I'll go on this side of the screen, like Halliburton at 16.5 is very low. Siakam 16.5, Turner 14.5 is normal, but like those two being at 16.5 is like oddly suspect. Like, why are we so low? We'll see if Benedict Mathurin bounces back here. I don't know. Some of these lines are a little bit weird. I don't know if it's like they're saying it's a blowout. The Pacers punt on this game. That wouldn't really make any sense. The Pacers are going to go out there and try to win. They don't want to go to game 6, so they don't have to. Just a little bit weird for those numbers to be as low as they are. But that's my only official pick in this one in the video. It's Spida under 3.5 threes, parlayed with Garland 1+ threes. Like I said, I have another pick, a Dub Club exclusive. It's an under in points in this game. You can get $10 off your first month with the coupon link in the description. And I'll try to throw it in the pinned comment if I can as well. Go check that out. Again, appreciate you guys as always for tuning in. I will have day 2 of the ladder challenge posted later on today. I don't think I'm going to touch this game, though. I'll probably go to the Nuggets and Thunder. Maybe I'll get involved. I don't really know. I haven't really tapped into what I want to do with it yet, but we'll try to turn our $23 now into 40 plus. Either way, thanks for tuning in. Sign up for Chalkboard. Use my code COS. I'll be promoting Chalkboard more as the next few rounds come along because they're doing a lot of free picks, doing some cool things. In fact, you can bet money lines. Count me in. Either way, sign up using my code. All those things are down below. Have a great Tuesday. Good luck on your picks. And I'll have our video out for the second game, Thunder Nuggets, out in a little bit, probably about 15 minutes. When it is live, I'll link it right over here on the screen. Go check it out. Let's have a day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.